This is how you can put custom shows slash PLEs in your universe mode. For this example, I'm going to be using a show that I downloaded. I downloaded Clash in Paris. So I gotta find it in here. I downloaded Clash in Paris. So Clash in Paris is basically going to be the example that I use. And I downloaded it as a show. I did not download it as an arena. So downloading it as a show would make it a lot easier. And basically how you download it as a show is you would just go ahead and community creations, and then you would go into the category of show to make it easier, right? So you go to shows, and then you can go through a bunch of different shows. And then you basically download the shows that you want. And then once you have that show, you can go into universe mode, and then obviously now you can start to put it in. So what I'm gonna do here is just show a basic example. I'm gonna take this show right out because I don't want to put it in here. But let's say I wanted Clash in Paris on Sunday, and we'll make it a, we could put add PLE on it. And if your show is just a regular show, you can put it, you can still put it anywhere, but my show is gonna be add PLE, custom PLE, and then the triangle button is the most important thing here because you got import show. Hit import show, Clash in Paris. There's your custom show, and you can put it on whatever thing that you want. You can edit the match table to be whatever you want, and then basically what should happen is that now you have that arena on the show, and it should show on the thing. So I'm just gonna put it on here for an example. We're gonna go add PLE, custom PLE, import show, Clash in Paris. I'll just do a little bit of adjustments, and then boom, the show is on here now. Now it is a pay-per-view. I made it a pay-per-view in August, and boom, Clash in Paris is right there. I'm actually just gonna delete it, and I guess I'll show off the custom show right now. So here's the custom show slash arena that I made. You can also just download shows just as they are, like as shows, but personally, I like to, or as arenas, I should say, but I like to download like the entire show, and sort of just, it just makes things easier. And here it still shows off as an arena. So, and here's Clash in Paris. So that just makes things easier. And yeah, so that is basically how you use custom arenas in universe mode. And it just basically depends on the one that you download, and if you do it properly, and you download the good shows. And yeah, there's a lot of great arenas out there that a lot of creators have made. I basically just showed you how you can get into them. Matter of fact, I'll even just go back into community creations and I'll just show you. So community creations, downloads, shows, that just makes it so much easier. And then there's the most downloaded section, and then here's just a bunch of different shows that you can scroll through, and it all works. Saturday night's main event is in the game now, so you don't really need this one unless you like the arena better. And you could just play around with a bit and just download the shows and put them wherever you want and do what you want with them. So anyways, that's going to be it for this tutorial. If you guys want to see how my universe mode is going to work out, go ahead and watch my live streams, as I will be live streaming pretty frequently now on. So that would be awesome if you guys checked it out. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.